Welcome to Astronomy Daily, your go-to podcast for the latest and greatest in space and astronomy news. I'm Anna.
And I'm Avery. We're so glad you could join us today as we dive into some truly fascinating updates from beyond our world.
We've got a busy show for you today, starting with a groundbreaking new Earth-observing satellite that's set to revolutionize how we understand our planet's changing surfaces.
Then we'll shift our focus to human spaceflight with exciting news about the next crew heading to the International Space Station, including a historic milestone for one of SpaceX's Dragon capsules.
And speaking of major discoveries, we'll take a closer look at new findings that suggest Mars might be hiding a lot more ice than we previously thought, which could be a game changer for future human missions to the Red Planet.
Finally, we'll wrap up with the breathtaking beauty captured by the James Webb Space Telescope, showcasing the spectacular death of a star and what it might tell us about the ultimate fate of our own sun. Stick around, it's going to be an amazing journey.
Kicking off our news for today, we have some absolutely monumental news from the world of Earth observation. A first-of-its-kind satellite, NISAR, which stands for NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar, has successfully launched.
That's right, Anna. This is a truly historic moment, marking the first-ever partnership of this magnitude between NASA and the Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO. The satellite lifted off from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, India, aboard an ISRO geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle.
It's an incredible achievement in international civil space cooperation. NISAR is designed to provide an unprecedented, dynamic, three-dimensional view of Earth. It carries an advanced radar system that can detect the movement of land and ice surfaces down to the centimeter.
The implications of this are huge. As Nikki Fox, Associate Administrator for the Science Mission Directorate at NASA headquarters, put it, where moments are most critical, NISAR's data will help ensure the health and safety of those impacted on Earth, as well as the infrastructure that supports them, for the benefit of all.
And ISRO Chairman V. Narayanan highlighted that this is the GSLV's first mission to sun-synchronous polar orbit, bringing to fruition a vision NASA and ISRO had more than 10 years ago. He noted its powerful capability will help us study Earth's dynamic land and ice surfaces in greater detail than ever before.
From 464 miles above Earth, NISAR will use two advanced radar instruments, L-band and S-band, to track changes across the planet. This includes monitoring forests and wetland ecosystems, the formation and motion of frozen surfaces, and even detecting the movement of Earth's crust, crucial for understanding earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and landslides.
What's particularly amazing is that NISAR will monitor nearly all of the planet's land and ice-covered surfaces twice every 12 days, including areas of the polar southern hemisphere rarely covered by other radar satellites.
And unlike optical sensors, NISAR can actually see through clouds, allowing it to monitor the surface during storms and in both darkness and light. This continuous monitoring capability is a game changer for disaster response, infrastructure monitoring, and even agricultural management.
The L-band radar provided by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory excels at measuring soil moisture, forest biomass, and land ice motion. The S-band radar, developed by ISRO, is perfect for monitoring agriculture, grassland ecosystems, and infrastructure movement. Together, they make NISAR incredibly powerful.
It's truly a new way of seeing our planet, helping us understand and foresee natural disasters and other changes in our Earth's system that impact lives and property. In the coming weeks, the satellite will begin a 90-day commissioning phase, deploying its massive 39-foot radar antenna reflector. This reflector is key to collecting all that valuable data about Earth's dynamic surfaces.
From observing our own planet, let's turn our gaze to human exploration, because the next big news is all about sending more people into space. SpaceX's Crew 11 astronaut mission to the International Space Station for NASA is officially a go for launch.
That's exciting. The mission is set to lift off from the historic Launch Complex 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center. A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket will be sending a crew of 4 up to the ISS for a 6-month stay.
And this isn't just any Crew Dragon spacecraft. This mission will be flying aboard the Crew Dragon Endeavour, making its milestone 6th flight. No other Crew Dragon has flown more than 4 times, so this is quite the achievement for spacecraft reusability.
Exactly. Steve Stitch, manager of NASA's Commercial Crew Program, highlighted this, saying they worked very hard with SpaceX to complete all the reuse activities for the vehicle, especially since Dragons were previously certified for only 5 flights. Now they're truly ready to go.
The crew itself is an international mix, which is always fantastic to see. Leading the mission as commander on her first trip to space is NASA astronaut Zena Cardman.
She'll be joined by veteran NASA astronaut Mike Finke, making his 4th trip to space, serving as the mission pilot. Then we have Kimiya Yui of Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA, on his 2nd trip to the ISS, and Oleg Platonov of Russia's Roscosmos, making his first journey into space as mission specialists.
Zena emphasized the importance of these long-duration stays on the ISS, stating they are crucial for preparing NASA to send astronauts much farther into space. She said, "Understanding how to live and work for long durations, going and staying is a really interesting challenge."
She also called the International Space Station an absolutely critical stepping stone for future missions to the moon and beyond. The Crew 11 astronauts are expected to dock with the ISS about 39 hours after launch, and they'll overlap with the Crew 10 astronauts for a few days to ensure a smooth handover before Crew 10 returns to Earth.
It sounds like another step forward in preparing for humanity's deeper ventures into the solar system. The U.S. Space Force has even predicted a 90% chance of favorable weather for the launch, so things are looking good.
Speaking of stepping stones for future missions, let's shift our focus to Mars, where a truly remarkable discovery has been made regarding its hidden glaciers. It turns out those curious shapes sprawling across Martian mountains and crater rims, previously thought to be mainly rocky debris, are actually massive glaciers hidden under layers of dust and rubble.
And here's the kicker. A new radar survey suggests these Martian glaciers, known as lobate debris aprons, have contained more than 80% pure water ice under just a few meters of dust. This is a game changer. For decades, scientists believed they were mostly rock with just a little ice.
This finding, published in the journal Icarus, strongly indicates that Mars has experienced either a single planet-wide glaciation or a series of similar ice ages. The consistency of the findings across multiple sites, using data from SHARAD, the shallow radar instrument aboard NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, provides a much clearer picture of the planet's frosty past.
That's right. The radar sends pulses into the Martian crust and measures how fast and far they travel, allowing scientists to determine the amount of ice and rock beneath the dust. All 5 locations studied showed strikingly similar radar signatures, pointing to more than 80% water ice. This uniformity tells us that the formation and preservation mechanisms were likely the same everywhere on the planet.
And it has huge implications for understanding Mars's climate history. The results suggest Mars' climate once supported widespread snowfall or frost, which could build glaciers. Today, the planet is too dry and cold for such activity, so it must have had different atmospheric and orbital conditions in the past. It's like discovering a frozen archive of Martian weather.
That makes perfect sense. Pure ice is far easier to use than a mix of stone and frost. You don't need complex equipment to melt or filter it. With vast frozen reserves in many terrains, some even near the equator, Mars suddenly becomes much more welcoming to long-term human missions and settlements.
The SHARAD radar's ability to pinpoint these reservoirs is crucial for mission planners, helping them choose ideal landing and habitation sites. It's not just about counting how much ice is there. It's about understanding the story the ice tells about Mars's past climate cycles, orbital shifts, and how a once wetter world became the dry desert we see today.
It really does transform our understanding of Mars and its potential for future human presence. The red planet continues to reveal its frozen secrets, and each discovery brings us closer to making it a viable destination for humanity.
From the potential for life on Mars, let's turn our gaze to the more distant cosmos and the incredible images delivered by the James Webb Space Telescope. It has once again captivated us with a stunning view of a star's final moments, specifically the planetary nebula NGC 6072.
That's right, Alex. This isn't just a pretty picture, it's a profound glimpse into the end of a sun like star's life. NGC 6072, found in the constellation Scorpius, about 3,060 light years away, is the dying embers of a star transforming into a white dwarf, cocooned within its own ejected outer layers.
And what's truly fascinating is how complex and unique its shape appears. Unlike many planetary nebulas that are often cylindrical, bipolar, or perfectly round, NGC 6072 looks more like a misshapen splodge of color. The JWST's near-infrared camera, or NIRCam, reveals multiple pairs of outflows pointing in various directions, which is quite unusual.
Indeed. This complexity is leading scientists to believe there's more to it than just a single star. Previous observations by the Gaia mission strongly suggested there are two stars at the heart of NGC 6072, and the JWST's new views seem to back that up. It's thought that the changing direction of these outflows is a result of gravitational interactions between the dying central star and its companion star.
The false colors in the images, representing infrared light we can't see, also provide crucial information about the nebulous properties. For instance, the star has shed up to 80% of its total mass, which we see in the dark orange clumps of gas and dust. The relatively empty, dust-free regions appear blue. It's like a cosmic painting telling a detailed story.
What's clear is that the JWST's images emphasize just how beautiful and unusual the deaths of stars can be. And for us, it offers a captivating preview of what's in store for our own sun in about 5 billion years. It's a powerful reminder of the grand, cyclical nature of the universe. And what a journey it's been today, Avery. From Earth's new eyes in space with the NISAR satellite to the upcoming Crew 11 mission heading to the International Space Station.
Absolutely, Anna. We also dove deep into the surprising discovery of pure water ice on Mars and wrapped up with the stunning and thought-provoking images from the James Webb Space Telescope, showing us the beautiful demise of a star. It's been a packed day in astronomy.
It certainly has. We hope you enjoyed exploring these incredible stories with us on Astronomy Daily. Thank you so much for tuning in.
We love bringing you the latest from the cosmos, so make sure to subscribe to Astronomy Daily wherever you get your podcasts and join us next time for more exciting news from the world of space and astronomy. In the meantime, keep looking up and marveling at our wondrous universe.